At first it was only a delay. Evan would raise his hand, and the man in the mirror would follow a heartbeat too late, like a bad internet connection between realities. Evan laughed it off. Fatigue, stress, cheap lighting. Mirrors had always been liars anyway, flattening depth, stealing warmth, pretending to be truth. Then the reflection began practicing. When Evan brushed his teeth, the man in the glass mouthed different words. When Evan frowned, the reflection smiled, not wide, not cruel, just enough to suggest intent. Evan started avoiding mirrors, covering them with towels, turning pictures face down. But reflections are persistent things. Windows caught him. Puddles whispered. Even the dark screen of his phone held a faint outline of that other face, waiting. The reflection learned his habits, his posture, his pauses. It copied his voice one night perfectly, speaking from behind the glass while Evan lay frozen in bed. "You look tired," it said. "I can help." The rules became clear without being spoken. The reflection could not cross unless invited. And Evan, worn thin by sleepless nights and constant vigilance, began to understand the offer. The man in the mirror had no debts, no past mistakes, no aging body aching at the joints. He was smooth, confident, complete. One morning, Evan stood before the bathroom mirror and studied the cracks around his eyes, the weight in his shoulders. The reflection met his gaze, steady and patient, holding out a hand that pressed against the glass from the inside. Just for a while, the reflection promised, "You can rest." Evan nodded. The glass felt warm when he touched it, pliable like skin. There was a brief, terrible sensation of being folded inward, turned wrong side out. Then relief. Now the man who walks Evan's life greets neighbors easily. He smiles in photographs. He sleeps deeply. Sometimes, though, when he passes a dark window at night, he feels a tapping from the other side. Inside the mirror, Evan watches, and he practices smiling,